Hello, this is Jamie from Shamrock Girl World, and today I'm going to talk about a brand new fruit to me, and it's called the Soursop. I've actually never seen this fruit before, and I've recently stumbled across it, and I'm really excited to try it out. So stay tuned and I'll tell you where to get it, what it is, how much it costs, and definitely how to eat it. So what is a soursop? It's actually a large, bumpy, almost prickly looking fruit that is grown in areas in Central and South America. It's also grown in the Caribbean and southern parts of the US, such as Florida. It's actually related to the cherimoya as well as star apple. So it has very similar physical and internal qualities of it. I could tell by looking at this fruit far away that it wasn't a cherimoya. That's what caught my attention to it. And it does have the white flesh and large black seeds on the inside. And just like a cherimoya, you shouldn't eat the black seeds because they are toxic. So always keep that in mind whenever you're enjoying these fruits. So where do you get soursop? I actually lucked out twice in the month of February. It's February 2019, and I found a frozen fruit in an Asian market, and I found this fresh fruit at a Texas chain called H-E-B, and I actually found this one at an H-E-B Plus. So they actually tend to have a bigger produce section. So you can definitely find these at Asian markets, as well as Hispanic markets, Whole Foods, Central markets, any other place that has a variety of produce and fruit. It is quite uncommon. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever seen this in my area, but I would definitely try to find these in stores that normally sell cherimoyas, because they might just randomly pop up, as the case with the H-E-B that I was at. They normally don't sell soursop specifically. They sell cherimoyas all the time. So that was definitely how I found this fruit. You can definitely order fresh fruit online, and definitely from businesses that sell bulk fresh fruit from the areas that it's grown. There are many other soursop products that are available. You can get frozen pulp, you can get soursop nectar, definitely get soursop leaves that are either fresh or dried, and as well you can get soursop teas that are already packaged and ready to go. So how much does soursop cost? Well, this fruit here that I actually got frozen from the Asian market, as you can see, it's quite large. I actually let it thaw a little bit. I actually paid $13 for this, so it was definitely a big purchase. But I was excited. I'd never seen it before, and I definitely wanted to try it for the first time. Then a week later, I went to the H-E-B Plus and found this fresh fruit, and I paid $8 for it. That's also usually how much I pay for cherimoyas. They tend to be at that price range. So these can be a little bit expensive. It just depends on the store that you get it at or the location. If you can get these where it's locally grown, if not cultivated, they might be a little bit cheaper and definitely easier to come by. So it usually depends on where you are in the US or Central and South America where you can find these. So already, to me, it's already a kind of expensive fruit, but that's what I love about exotic fruits. And definitely if you're ordering fruit online, it may be more expensive just for the bulk purchases and then packaged items. So it just depends on where you get it from online if you do decide to order fresh fruit. So how do you eat the soursop? So I'm going to show you what it looks like. As you can see, it looks rough, it's bumpy, doesn't hurt at all. So this is a closer look at it. Whenever you're selecting the fruit, I usually I treated it just like a cherimoya. I look to see the coloring, and I bought this 2 days ago. Usually when I buy a cherimoya, I keep it in the bag that I bought it in and leave it in the refrigerator for about 2 days, and it'll continue to soften up. So this soursop is actually completely soft, because I believe this half was still a little bit firm when I bought it. So to simply eat the soursop, you just cut into it. Just cut into it like this. So it's really soft in there. That's one thing I've heard about it. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. This is very, very soft flesh, even softer than the cherimoya. And to eat it, all you do is just take a spoon. You can just scoop it out. And then whenever you're eating it, just spit the black seeds out, because yeah, I caught some seeds here. And yeah, just make sure not to eat the seeds. So I've actually just tasted it for the first time, and I find it to be a lot sweeter than a cherimoya. It smells even sweeter as well, and it has a very custard-like flesh that's really easy to eat. It tastes like really sweet pineapple, so it's definitely different than a cherimoya. I find the taste to be similar to a pear. Pineapple is definitely sweeter than a cherimoya. This is definitely a new favorite. I really like this. And just scoop it out. It's really soft because it's really ripe. And that's pretty much how you eat it. And that's what I would describe the taste to be. Like really, really sweet pineapple and pear-like. So I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoy soursop as much as I did. It's definitely a great first time impression. I will definitely be looking out for these fruits in the future now that I know that I've actually seen them in the Central Texas area. I also plan on germinating the fresh seeds from the fruit, so make sure to look out for a video on that subject. Please leave a comment down below if you've ever tried soursop yourself, and also comment on where you're able to find it in your local area. And lastly, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on exotic fruits, germinating exotic fruits, gardening, nature crafts, and more. Thank you.